me it was a good idea
Hello
to
everybody
come
and
up
welcome
first,
to a
see if we
3v3
can pick up more
Tree
money
Super
out
Turtle
of
on
the crate.
Fort Dean.
Then your
An
shop.
ancient 3v3 on Fort Dean. All these games are ancient, mind you, that I'm finally starting to get to upload. My computer would not let me do anything in Windows Movie Maker or any sort of video editing software for that matter, or let me convert videos I recorded in the first place for the longest time. But I've got this ghetto rig right now where it's working, so we're gonna go with it and see if we can't get a few of these videos out to the public onto YouTube. I was just watching this in my folder, just had it playing in the background. It was a pretty funny game. Calm Banana's in here, which is awesome. I think this was the last game that we played with him. This is a long time ago. I'm not sure if there's ever a date that's going to show up here if I ever look at the Xbox menu, but oh, there I look at the teams and it looks like Mitch is playing Anders, Calm Banana is playing the Arbiter, and I'm playing the Baruto Chiefo. So
I'm sure Calm Banana would be kind enough to let me use it to build a Vulcan when I'm ready.
sounds like we're discussing where we're going to put Mitch's Vulcans at while Calm Banana goes and scouts things out with the Ghastly Arbiter, which is always a fun thing to do. Go see if your turtle victims are actually going to be victims, but it looks like the main piece of action is up here. They've already got power turret tanks pushing up, and Mitch only has a couple Cobras and a couple of his own tanks.
I'm coming right now.
Fortunately, we have plenty of engineers, and we're just going to have to keep that Spartan Cobra alive, since it's going to be pretty much the one-man army over here. While the tanks work on the ODSTs, that Cobra is going to have a lot of tanks to kill. And it does look like the Cobra pulls through. And here comes my chieftain. I can't tell if he's veteranized or not yet, but he should be. Calm Banana does have a 2-star Arbiter, but of course, he's as you can hear from the distortion in his mic, he just jumped into a whole bunch of tanks. And it's not looking very good for him. He's going the wrong way! You need to get out of there! Calm Banana, once again, trying to be the invincible Arbiter. Man, whenever you turtle with him and he's playing as the Arbiter, he gets a few stars, he's blood drunk with that thing. He rages everything. He doesn't even care. And it usually ends up in his demise, but that just means he's going to make another Arbiter and be even more determined to get those stars back. So, looks like Mitch is sending his Hornet over for a early attack, but actually I think that we're just canceling the Vulcan plans. And that was what that Hornet was built for. So, no Vulcan, it seems. These power turret tanks are still just chilling out on this ramp. And I'm trying to birthright some up to give Mitch's Cobra some more veterancy.
I didn't know if they had candies back there yet. I want to like just stop.
And I am also saving up for my Scarabs, so it looks like this is still really early into the game. Obviously not that early because they're all pushing up with Spartan power turrets. So
Tell him, Billy. Tell him.
Apparently I don't have a 3-star chieftain. I really can't tell. These preview screens are way too small to see stars like that when I'm purple. The purple colors kind of blends in to the background too well. If I was like teal or red, it'd be easier to see. Oh well. Maybe one of you guys can tell me how his veterancy is doing right now. But anyways, I'm going to fast forward to something a little more interesting.
I'm gonna drop some soup.
Okay, here we are in the future, and my Scarab is complete. And it does look like Mitch is going to set up a Vulcan. We're just going to use the engineers. It's probably a myth that engineers build tighter Vulcans. But, you know, I don't really care to test that or anything like that. So maybe someone out there who watches this has a little more time on their hands with this kind of stuff. And tell me if engineers build better Vulcans than other certain air units, or if there is a certain air unit that builds the tightest Vulcans. I don't think it matters at all personally, but it might. It might. Anyways, I'm sending my chieftain over to help with these ODSTs. I'm gonna get Mac blasted, which does nothing at all. But I'm just down there getting veterancy. It does look like I have a couple stars. I'm working on my 3rd star. Probably would have had a 3rd star already if Calm Banana didn't take all the veterancy in the beginning of the game. And Mitch keeps going like, hey Billy, you paying attention? Billy, pay attention. Billy, you paying attention? Like, listen for it. He's gonna say it.
Look at that hurt. Oh God.
Well, maybe he didn't say it now, but he was giving me a bunch of crap. So you better lock down damn their Cobras. These tanks are pushing right into them. So there goes the cryo bomb, and that's all she wrote for these tanks. They are dead. Boom! Okay, so how many tanks was that?
I'm not candy glitching these.
I don't know. Apparently Mitch wasn't going to candy glitch them. I'm sure other people have covered it in their videos. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to ruin the game by revealing another glitch. Whatever. Basically, you can candy glitch any frozen unit, just like infantry units. So,
yeah, if you cryo bomb vehicles.
I mean, if you already know how to candy glitch, then you already know what I'm talking about. So I shouldn't have to explain it any further than that. There goes Calm Banana raging down all of those potential veterancy boosts for me, but I suppose he wants his veterancy back too. My chieftain is just getting led around by these Marines. Look at all those frozen tank shells. Just a reminder of how they got stopped cold in their tracks. I really have no jokes right now.
I'll put my
I don't even know what I'm doing.
You know, the average in rage mode, it will make your
Oh, look at that. That engineer. Engineers, man, they make pretty tight Vulcans. You're not gonna...
Billy paying attention.
Hey, Billy, you paying attention? Yes, I'm paying attention, Mitch! Or...
He's building Jackal Squad.
He's gonna keep saying that. Every Cobra. Say it one more time.
Billy.
Hey, Bill.
Thanks for helping me make my Vulcan.
Aw, you're welcome,
Oh,
Mitch.
is that a perfect Vulcan or what? Oh.
That is a pretty damn sexy Vulcan right there. Not gonna lie. And that is a good spot for it, too. You don't want it, like, I don't know, too close to your base. You kind of want it off to the side like that.
What about the other
Maybe
side?
put a Cobra or two next to your base, just in case. That's usually where you want your Vulcans, so they don't just push through with their vehicles right through the middle and go for the middle base. Anyways, so that Vulcan's going there, and then on Teal's side it looks like we're gonna have nothing. My chieftain? I don't know. It doesn't look like they're attacking yet, but it does look like there's some action going on down there, so any moment now. Any moment.
Oh boy.
I heard no boy. What's that mean? Oh! Oh, look at this! The ODSTs and then the Pelican drop. Oh man. Already these guys are out of control. But we're going to send both of our Scarabs back and all of our, or well, both of Mitch's Spartan tanks and my chieftains. So, will this be enough? Well, we do have all these engineers, so there's really not much that one half population of tanks can do. So it was a clever little attempt there. I can't say that many people have Pelican dropped up behind the purple base before. Normally they just use vultures, you know, eliminate the middleman, just get right to it. But looks like they're going to have to go back to the drawing board and figure out something else. And I think Mitch's Vulcan got Mac blasted, but I don't think anything happened to it. Nope. Looks like it's all good. As long as you have that Spartan Cobra in there, it will absorb a ton of damage. And the more veterancy that Spartan Cobra gets, the more invincible your Vulcan will be.
I got 4 flame pulse.
I'm getting these bastards out of here. This is my backyard, and they're infesting it. You know, you definitely don't want ODSTs in those towers giving them vision on your base, because then they can just do all kinds of annoying stuff with it. So, if you have the opportunity, get them out of those towers.
Yeah, it's gonna be killed pretty fast.
And it looks like that's all that's going on right now, is just some tower nonsense. So, let's fast forward to something a little more interesting. Okay, here we are in the future again. I have a feeling something's gonna be happening pretty soon here. Because really, there have been no attacks, except for like them dropping ODSTs behind my base and trying to mac something. I think they macked Mitch's Vulcan and actually managed to kill one of the Cobras after dropping a bunch of ODSTs and spamming RPGs at it. So, the Vulcan is not invincible, especially, you know, the regular Cobras. Spartan Cobra is usually pretty hard to kill, but oh well, you can't defend them all. That's what those Cobras are there for. Absorption, to save the Spartan Cobra. And here we go with the cryo bombs. Oh boy, do I love super turtling against cryo bombs. And here comes a super Mac blast on that Scarab too. Oh wait, no. No, that's just the road paint. I thought on the map. I thought that was a super Mac blast getting lined up. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, that is a Mac blast. That Scarab's dead. Oh shit. So Calm Banana has lost his Scarab. I'm not sure if his Arbiter's here. I know his Arbiter was tangling with those Cobras earlier and he got D-bombed and destroyed. Oh yeah, the Arbiter is back. So now we got all these blue power tanks, blue Spartan power turret tanks, and Hawks. And Cobras. So it is quite the force that they're throwing up here. I'm just going to start vortexing these Cobras. Because the Vortex shrapnel on Cobras, it really takes them out real fast. And since they're all clumped up like that, you can take them out a lot faster than just using your hammer. So food for thought, something to keep in mind. Of course, if you're just going for veterancy, you might just want to keep smacking them with your hammer. But things were looking a little dire there. We lost a Scarab, which is no good. It looks like I lost a couple engineers. And they are still dropping ODSTs back behind my Scarab. Who knows what they're going to do with those? Probably just try to march him over and mac that Vulcan again. That's all they've been doing, is dropping squads of ODSTs and marching them straight to that Vulcan and super macking it. Jerks, man. So my chieftain really wants to kill this tank, but now there's these Spartan Wolverines that are complicating things, and now I can't heal my chieftain safely. But my engineers scare those Wolverines away. Get out of here. And chieftain, I still cannot see his veterancy, but he's coming along. Looks like Calm Banana's going down to lose his Arbiter again. He still has that base. I don't think I took an extra base this game, which is why my money is so low. The Trio Super Turtle. The Trio Super Turtle's done without taking an expansion. As Pro Mitch and Calm Banana have already messed up. But me, I'm still going strong in the Trio Super Turtle. Of course, actually, the rules that Ethics invented in the first place. Looks like fucking Calm Banana's just going nuts down there. It's only a matter of time, though.
Yeah, where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna clear out my backyard again from squatters. Get these bastards out of here. Don't need these damn ODSTs. I've been putting brute squads in there to try and keep the towers occupied, but tanks just keep coming down and killing them, so eventually the ODST squads just end up right back in. I'm not watching Calm Banana raging right now, but apparently it's not going so well. And I'm fighting a lost cause here, trying to get these brute squads into the tower. They're like weeds, man. They just keep growing back. This time I should be able to get the brute squad into the tower, though. Hopefully. Come on.
Whoa.
Oh, there's a bunch of Wolverines shooting volleys at me. That's nice. That's some nice stuff. Oh boy, here comes the Super Mac!
Oh no! ODST took the
Which
blast
I
for you, though.
tried to recall out of, but why? I don't even think I took damage from that. It looked like he just blew up a bunch of his Marines. I took like a quarter damage. A third. Lupin the Third!
I'm gonna go down there in that region.
I miss Lupin the Third. I miss classic Adult Swim anime. I mean, the Toonami that came back. I'm not sure if anyone out there is into anime as I am, which I'm really not into anime, but I do like to watch it. But all the stuff they've been putting on Toonami, man, not been a fan of the new stuff. An all-new episode of Space Dandy. Something dumb happens. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not as big of an anime fan as I thought I was. Anyways, that has nothing to do with anything. And I don't think anything else is going on right now. Calm Banana is raging these Marines out of the towers. Just had enough. Get off of my lawn. I'm gonna finally try and get some brute squads in these towers. It's just annoying to have ODSTs peppering the back of your base constantly and them always knowing what you're up to. Ugh.
Take that.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. I need to fast forward to something more action-packed because I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, once again we have successfully traveled through time into the future, where Calm Banana is, he was, I don't know, you see that top, the north there, he's raging some vultures and some, hornets. I don't really know it right now, because we didn't hear him say, oh no, until now. And now here come the hornets, the Supermac, and some vultures.
All engineers.
Oh shit, I'm not looking.
Didn't do shit. Okay. I thought this was going to be a bit of a bigger attack than this. Oh, a hawk has joined the fight. Oh, more hawks have joined the fight. Okay, so maybe this really will be an attack. I was going to be disappointed if they just pushed up with a few vultures, man. Come on. At least try. Oh, the cryo bomb on my scarab. But the Supermac goes down on the base. So all of our engineers are here to heal that, of course. My scarab is frozen. It would have been very bad. They would have Supermac'd him instead. But now all of the hawks are attacking him. So that's no good. We gotta get some vampires, which are all currently busy stasising more hawks. There's just too many hawks. Mitch comes in with the cryo bomb, but will it be enough? Switching my engineers, or Calm Banana switching his engineers since his base is safe now, and we're gonna keep my scarab alive. Hawks are pretty dangerous. Hawks can kill a frozen scarab really fast if it doesn't have any support, so it's usually good to keep your scarabs right next to your base, so while you're healing your base you can also easily heal your scarab, because you do not want to lose your scarab in these Triu super turtles, because they're basically all of your DPS. So if you lose them, you lose a lot of DPS for a couple minutes. So it's not good. Keep your scarabs alive. Keep them safe. Anyways, what else? What else can I talk about? My fear of clowns. I don't actually fear clowns. I feel bad for them. That people are so afraid of them. All they want to do is make people laugh. What am I talking about? Alright.
I'm still listening.
Okay, we are back, and for a long time, Calm Banana has just been raging around on their side of the map, raging things down, dying, rebuilding himself, raging things down. You know, the usual. He's just been doing that for like the last 10 minutes, and now they are finally pushing up with some power turret tanks up on Calm Banana's base here, so he's gonna have to recall, but... Oh! That's a cryo bomb. Hopefully it's not going to freeze both scarabs. It does freeze mine. I get Supermacked, which takes a lot of health away and kills a lot of my engineers. It's not good because there's a full pop of Wolverines here, and they're going to kill off the rest of the engineers. Here go down 2 more leader powers, a cryo bomb in the back of the pack there, and a D-bomb to disrupt. I don't know who dropped it. I don't know if that was a friendly D-bomb or an enemy D-bomb. But either way, it looks like they didn't want my chieftain to vortex or something. But he's just hammering away. He's got to be 3-starred by now. If he isn't, I'm sorry, but he's got to be by now.
God damn it.
And I believe that's another D-bomb, so no raging for Calm Banana. We are playing against triple UNSC, I just realized. So it's no wonder Calm Banana's losing so many arbiters. But, and I also just noticed that Calm Banana still has that expansion base. Lucky him. So he's definitely got the money to be doing all the raging. My 3-star chieftain is going to die. Holy shit! Holy shit! Run!
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, that was really close. But I'm just mashing the X button now because my chieftain needs to get the hell out of there.
I'm trapped.
The Scarab is still there, fighting as best as it can. I lost a lot of engineers. I'm gonna have to get up another summit. I don't really have enough money to be supporting a double summit, but hopefully after this, oh boy, that's the other Scarab dead. So 2 Scarabs are dead, and we are down to our leaders. My 1 3-star chieftain with not a lot of engineers. Calm Banana, well, he does have a base technically, I guess, so that's good for him at least. But I do not have another base, so we are going to have to defend this one. That's a lot of power turret tanks and Wolverines. I'm really not able to keep my engineers spam going with all these Spartan Wolverines, just killing them as soon as they come out. So my chieftain's got his hands full over here. Mitch's Vulcan is just sitting there like, yep. Wish I could help you, buddy, but you got this. My chieftain, man, needs to get out of there, and I got nowhere to recall to, so don't cock block me, Mitch. Get out of the way. Get out of my 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 way. Alright, Mitch actually did unlock his Cobras to try and retake Calm Banana's side. We definitely, the Vulcan was fun, but they basically saw that Vulcan once and stopped going to that side, so we're going to have to relocate a few of these Cobras to Calm Banana's side to keep things like this from happening again, because that was pretty close. Pretty close attack right there. Looks like my Scarab is back. We don't quite know what's going on up at this base, but we're going to have to take it back. This is our front yard. People are taking over in our front yard now, man. We just got our backyard cleared out, and now we got to get our front yard cleared out. And looked like the game was freezing there. That would have been an amazing time to lag out for me. Would have. Oh, the cryo bomb. Oh, the super mech. Oh my god, that's bad. That is a dead Scarab.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, wow indeed. That Scarab is dead, and my chieftain is still half-life. I don't have a lot of engineers. So all these Cobras are starting to move up now. So we should be able to clear out these tanks finally. But damn, man, that Scarab just got singled out. Dead. No chance, no hope. These are the joys of tree super turtling against triple UNSC, but I tells ya, what. Can't be a pussy all the time. Can't be like, oh, I don't want to get mech blasted. Let's not super turtle. Which is usually something I do. The main thing that makes me not want to turtle people is Anders. I hate getting cryo bombed so much. It's so annoying. But Calm Banana is starting to rebuild his base up there, and it looks like this attack was pushed off after some difficulty. Maybe Scarabs aren't the right unit to be using here. Should just be going with a ton of vampires, a ton of engineers, and using our leaders and healing up Mitch's tanks and such. But nope, that's not what we're doing. We're doing the Scarab Wars, because Scarabs are fun. Not so fun when they get cryo-mac blasted, though. Anyways, I think that's it for now, and we are going to have to fast forward to the next attack. I'm receiving some money from my 2 teammates, since I'm really low on it. That's what happens when you don't take an expansion base. This is still my one and only base. So, fortunately for Calm Banana, since he does still have
Yeah,
that
super
expansion
fun.
base that they just never found, I guess, or
Trying
never
to-
felt like destroying,
Oh,
he is able to get a shield up immediately, and Green is trying to push up here, see if he can take this base out again. Here come the cannies on the turret, it looks like. Oh, Calm Banana's Arbiter actually has a star again, good for him. My chieftain's gonna meet these tanks, and we're just gonna have to hold them off. These are a lot of power turret tanks. There is a D-bomb on my chieftain, which he gives zero fucks about. There is the cryo on the back of the tanks there. My scarab is coming up, and these tanks should be wiped out pretty easily. So that's good at least. I think the most dangerous things to these turtles are the full pops of Wolverines, like Wolverines and vultures and hawks. Those are like the hardest things for us to deal with on this map. Because the Wolverines, man, they kill your engineers so dang fast, and with the cryo bombs too, you can lose so many engineers so fast. And if you don't have enough summits, your scarabs are going to start dying too. So it's just dangerous stuff. But it looks like they aren't using any Wolverines. They went all power turret tanks. See if a big old brawny muscle push would work, but obviously it is not going nearly as well as their first attack did. With all of the air units, here they're lining up the Mac Blast, but the D-bomb was there, so he couldn't do it if he wanted to. So anyways, that was that was a full tank push, and they're gonna have to go back to the drawing board and find some other units to use. So let's see what they bring up next. Okay, it's time. We are in the future, and they have done the polar opposite push this time. No tanks, just air. Here come the Hornets, and as you can see, the orange squares slowly maneuvering their ways in there. Here come the Vultures. And the cryo bomb on all of my vampires, killing them all. That's just great. So I'm going to have to rebuild all of my vampires. But fortunately, they did not freeze any scarabs, so we still have both scarab beams tearing shit up. And all of our vampires. There are hawks here too now. There goes a super mac on all of my engineers, which it looks like it only killed a few and brought a lot of them down to low health, and they're all just healing each other. So good stuff. Good stuff right there. Didn't lose too many N-Jones. All of these vamps are stopping all of these vultures. They never even really got close enough to mega barrage anything. That one is still frozen.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
And I am going to vortex it. So this is yet another attack. It was all air units, and it just got completely shot down. The tank push lasted a little longer, but that's probably only because most of the tanks were stuck on the ramp. So we couldn't fight them all at once. We lured them through the hot gates, where their numbers count for nothing.
I think that's pretty good that I want to start Scarab. I'm really not too sure about
Anyways,
it.
it looks like they're going to have to think of something a little more clever than all-out air spam. So, let's see what they come up with next. Okay, it is now the future, and I have finally decided to take an expansion base and build all warehouses on it, just because I can. That base has been available all this time, and I got sick of it. Need another base to recall to in case shit gets real. But anyways, there's a couple Spartan elephants down at the bottom of this ramp, and it looks like they are pumping out some ODSTs. 4 calling birds, 3 French heads, 2 turtle doves, and a topher that sucks at singing.
Oh yes, I think it's proud.
I'll never let Topher go for that. 5 ODSTs. Does anyone remember that? The 12 days of Halo Wars? That shit's so funny. Anyways, that's a super mac on my chieftain, which actually hurt a lot. Brought me down to half health, so I'm going to need to be pretty careful here. I'm getting all of my engineers on him. That could have been a lot worse had there been a bunch of canister shells available to finish me off, but Fortunately, the engineers were not too far away, and they didn't Mac Blast any of the scarabs, so that's good. You want them to Mac Blast anything but your scarabs, or Cryo Bomb anything but your scarabs. Scarabs are super important. And you do want them to super Carpet Bomb your scarabs, though, because that doesn't really do too much. Whereas super Carpet Bombs do a lot of building damage, a lot of infantry damage, which I think the only infantry we're running with right now are our Covenant leaders, and Mitch has like four Flamer squads tucked in the back of his base. He doesn't use this entire game. Like, there's plenty of infantry here right now, Mitch. Why don't you bring in them Flamers, huh? Look at that Spartan elephant down there just spamming these freaking Marines. Oh boy.
Oh no!
Or, well, ODSTs, I'm sorry. It looks like Orange has Marines. So, yep. When the tanks didn't work, they switched to air. When the air didn't work, obviously infantry is the answer. Which, ironically enough, it takes the longest to stop this attack just because there's so damn many of them. So, obviously this attack wasn't going to go anywhere. I mean, unless they've got some sort of brilliant air spam that they're going to throw at us directly after the infantry attack or something like that. They're going to have to try again, and they're all out of rock, paper, scissors units to spam, so they're going to have to start mixing it up a little bit. So let's see what these guys can think of next.
Shit.
Oh, dead.
Oh! God! Fuck! God damn it!
So as you can see, they are going all Wolverines this time, which is always the most annoying attack. Those volleys, they can do a lot of damage, and they've got a bit of bulk on them, so it takes a while to kill them all. They slaughter engineers, which I hate. And, oh, there's a super Mac on my chieftain. Oh, my chieftain! My chieftain! Well, that's just great. Like I was saying, you really gotta watch those volleys. They do a ton of damage. And, well, they focus volleyed my Chiefo and super Mac'd him, and that was all it took. I didn't have any engineers above him to try and soak up any Mac Blast, but that's because all the Wolverines were there. I didn't want to lose my engineers, which they are dropping left and right, losing tons of engineers right now. Looks like all of the orange Wolverines are pushing up through the middle since we took down that Vulcan, and it's just Wolverines everywhere. Since the tanks didn't work, the air units didn't work, the infantry didn't work, now they're just going to start trying counter units, which seems to be working the best for them. They killed a 3-star chieftain, they're still on our side of the field, and they're still dropping the ODSTs. So, which attack would you say is more successful? An attack that kills a base, or an attack that kills a 3-star chieftain? I'd have to say losing that Chiefo was pretty bad.
God damn.
Pretty bad stuff. Fortunately, we still have our scarabs. I believe there's a star on mine, which it just got cryo-bombed, and whatever engineers were once there are now gone. Oh boy. Three full populations of Wolverines and cryo-bombs, you are gonna lose your engineers super fast. So you're definitely gonna need more than one summit. I still have that expansion base I forgot all about. I think there's just 3 unupgraded warehouses on it right now. But I suppose that's gonna help. Because I got a lot of engineers to make. I gotta remake my Vamps. My 0-star chieftain is back. Oh, my chieftain. Well, let's see what happens next. Okay, we have successfully traveled through the wormhole and arrived in the future. me and Calm Banana have actually been paying these bases visits on their turrets, trying to get some veterancy back. I don't believe I have a star yet, but I'm working on it. Killed a few turrets, a few buildings. I think Calm Banana's Arbiter recalled. Yep. And they're still sticking to the Wolverines. They obviously did the best in the last attack, so here come more Wolverines. Let's see if the 0-star chieftain can fare any better than the 3-star chieftain
I
did.
didn't even see your army there.
And once again, we're running our engineers away. They tried to cryo them, but missed. But they did hit both scarabs. Both of our scarabs are cryoed right now, which is not good at all. Scarabs are going to be the main things to be killing these Wolverines. And, well, both of Mitch's tanks are also frozen, so that was a very professional cryo bomb on their part, as these volleys, these Wolverines continue to volley things. But that's the thing, once they volley, they can't really do much except for decent building damage with their grenades and chip damage on you know, like scarabs. They're pretty good at killing scarabs, honestly, because they can surround them, and scarabs are big and dumb and usually start running around in circles, while the Wolverines all just throw rocks at them from the driver's side door and eventually take them out. But it's not going that well for them this time. I don't see blue in there. All I've been seeing is orange and green. So I don't know what blue's up to. I think his Arbiter's trying to get out of there. Yep, black bar Arbiter. Oh, here comes blue with the Hawks. So that's actually a really deadly combination, is 2 full pops of Wolverines and then a full population of Hawks. Can really do a number on our double Covenant Super Turtle here. We're going to bring in what vampires we do have, since most of the Wolverines are dead. Maybe if Blue had pushed up a bit earlier, he could have been a lot more useful, because all of our vampires are going to come in here and not be afraid of anything. They really want that scarab dead, but it's too late. It's not going to happen. There are far too many engineers above it. So down goes the last Spartan Hawk. And now all we got to clean up are what's left of these ODSTs. It looks like there's more orange stuff up at Calm Banana's base. And I must not have noticed it in the game because I'm not looking at it. I'm not sure if that's vultures or... Oh, and he's yelling, "Oh God, his base! Will Calm Banana's base survive? Find out right now." The base survives. Not even the carpet bomb is going to save you this time, buddy. Jeez, man, how did it even get to that point? That's what I'm telling you. The Wolverines have them rocks that they throw out, and then whenever they get the volley, Spartan Wolverines do a ton of damage with volley. So you do have to watch out for them. Wolverines can be decent building killers. And by decent building killers, I mean amazing building killers. They destroy buildings. Oh boy. So one of them gets defeated. It's an hour and a half into the game almost. Did I get another star on my Chiefo? I can't tell. I just can't tell. But since one of them is defeated now, that does mean that the game is coming down to the wire here. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video. I know it's been like probably a year since my last video before I uploaded the Sleepy Super Turtle yesterday, but like I said, my computer kept on crashing anytime I would try to render anything or edit anything, so I really couldn't do anything about it. But now I'm actually gonna post like a real life video showing you how I got my computer to work, because it's the goofiest thing ever. I have this tower fan with no stand on it, taped up to my desk, leaning against the open side of my computer to keep it nice and cooled off. So that's my machine right now. This computer is about 6 years old, so it's old, it's in its death throes, but it's still working. I can still make videos on it.
I'm coming to help.
So we'll see how much longer it lasts, because I certainly can't get another computer anytime soon. And all we're going to have to do is finish up the rest of these Wolverines, and this is another Super Turtle down the tubes. Here comes Calm Banana's Arbiter, raging in there. And it looked like he had a star for a second, but he doesn't, and that's just the wisps coming off of his sword. And there goes the cryo bomb. Will Calm Banana stay out of it? He does. My Scarab is going to continue to laser things and try to get his second star, maybe. Gotta have stars on something, yeah? I can't see. I can't see how many stars. I can't see. Zen. Oh, that's a dead Scarab, and that would be Calm Banana's Scarab. Where are your engineers, brother?
That's the daisy.
Hey, brother. Where are your engineers on your Scarab? Hate that song. Anyways, yeah, this game is pretty much over. I believe they resign after pushing up with a bunch of Cobras.
Oh
so,
my goodness.
oh man, that is a lot of Cobras. I guess it's the only counter unit that they haven't tried yet. Which is too bad that Blue couldn't stick it in for the long haul there. Let's see if 3 full pops of Cobras, what that would have done.
That kid got defeated.
Could have been fun, could have been interesting, but I'm going to continue trying to get more veterancy back on my poor chieftain. His father was ruthlessly missiled down, and he's got some big footsteps to fill, but he's going to start with the same people who killed his father. So here, the Cobras are locked down on the ramp. I think, yeah, we're just going to send in our vampires and kill them all like dicks. And start clearing out these bases, because this game is over and they don't want to resign, so we're just going to have to hit the resign button for them.
But you're still in the party?
After I get some veterancy, of course. Try to take down each individual building, get as many points as possible so I can get my Mega General, Super General. Zach TM1 sent me a message. Excuse me. What could it be? I wonder if I'll read it. I imagine it's a Super Turtle message. So hopefully I look at it. I'm clearly too busy right now, though. Sorry, Zach TM. And there's the Master Chief, trying to figure it out. Will he be able to stop this Spartan? No. Nope. That is a dead Master Chief. Okay. Is this game over yet? Maybe as soon as I take this base. Yes. I still haven't looked at that expansion I have in the corner. I'm pretty sure it's still just 3 regular unupgraded warehouses on it. I think.
5 hours. 5 hours of utter rage later.
Oh, they're laughing because Topher was in this party the whole game, and he was complaining about his unarranged games. He kept losing. I think he lost like 3 games of unarranged, like the entirety of the time that we were doing this turtle. So. Oh, funny stuff. Anyways, that's the end of this, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.